Okay, on this video, what our goal is going to be is to start building the first funnel. All right, and we're not building this funnel to be able to have it perfectly created from A to Z. What we're doing this funnel for is to understand the structure and the different technical parts of each part of building the funnel. Okay, later on we'll get more in depth about exactly the strategies and tactics behind building a funnel for particular reasons. Okay, so real quick though, you can start a new funnel a few ways. You can say funnels and then say build funnel. You can do build funnel right here or create new funnel right here. They'll all bring you to the same place. So this is the first little landing page that we'll have, and they have descriptions of each funnel underneath to give you an idea of what you're going to be doing. You could also narrow them down by boxes. So if I did this, it will give you some recommendations for different ones. Then also types of funnel. Let's say that my outcome is generating leads. There we go. Look, I want to contact information, applications, surveys. I mean, ClickFunnels has made it a lot easier for you to figure out where you need to start with. So we are going to do the most basic thing out there, and that's just a simple squeeze page funnel to start with. So we'll select that. All right. So on this one, Russell is going to walk you through, from the cookbook, what the squeeze page funnel does. All right. And then you also get some neat templates here that you can use. Okay, some of them are free. These first few are free. These are premium paid ones as well. Okay, so you can, so you got the type. It's a lead, 2 pages, time about 20 minutes, funnel map. This is if you want to, see how it's going to be laid out, just kind of a 30,000 foot overview, which we'll go into more detail later. But for now, we're just doing very broad strokes with this. So we're just going to pick one of these, super easy. We'll do Breeze. All right, so this kind of just shows me what it's going to look like. I'm going to say get funnel. Now what it's doing, it's building this funnel inside of my ClickFunnels. So now you can see here I have my new funnel inside of my ClickFunnels. And if I go out, browse funnels, it's right here. Click there and right back in it. All right. So let's take a little tour of this first page whenever you're starting your funnel. So first tab here is steps, and what that's referring to is our steps right here. Squeeze page, thank you page. Really straightforward, pretty simple, already built for us. They have this launch checklist that you can click on, and it kind of helps you stay on track if you end up needing it. I don't know, I don't think it's super important, but just know that that's what that's there for. Squeeze page, thank you page. Some good best practices is whenever you want to edit your page, you're going to want to right click and hit open in a new tab. That's just something that I've always liked, building it this way. All right, this is inside the editor, but we're going to jump back right here first before we finish everything. Right here is the preview. This button jumps you into the live version of what it might look like. The settings, all right, this is right here, the squeeze path, or the path part. This is what your ending of the URL will be, all right? So whenever you're doing your custom conversions for Facebook, this is the description that's going to end up showing and that you need to have for it. So if I just say home there, when I update that, you'll see it doesn't change right here, but if I go to this domain, you can see here how it ends in home. All right. Let's see. Edit page in classic editor. So there's a new editor, and they had their old one that people can still use. I would recommend you only getting familiar with the newest editor because it's going to be where the company's going forward to. Eventually, the classic editor will be taken away. So you'd rather not get familiar with something that's has a time clock on it. All right. Adding a new step. So you can change the name of the funnel step here, and basically I can say thank you page. Let's say sales video. I want to show it in the funnel. You say Webby, create this step, and this is a quick way. I do a sales page or whatever type of page that I want. Webinar page, broadcast room. Let's just call it a sales page. Select a template. And boom, just like that, I've added a sales page to my sales funnel. Okay, and then if you didn't want to show it in the funnel steps, you can uncheck this box. Let me show you what that does. This is where you would do like a privacy policy page that you just needed for your funnel. And then now underneath here, you have your privacy policy, okay? And then you can select a miscellaneous, typically under miscellaneous, and then they'll have a template right here that you can use. Select template, and then boom, you have your privacy policy that you can go in and edit according to your business already done for you. All right, so that's a quick rundown of right here. You can see some of the self-explanatory buttons. Remove this page from the funnel, delete the whole funnel step, and clone this funnel step, or duplicate it. You can create A/B split test. You can duplicate the same page and maybe split test different colors, different headlines. Let's just show you what that looks like. And then you have this slider that you can adjust your traffic with it on, and then edit each page individually and determine what your winner is. But you want to be aware that this does change your opt-in path or your end URL path. So if you're doing a split page on your bridge or thank you page, or whatever your Facebook conversion is, then you're going to get two different triggers. All right, you need to have two different conversions for that path. Okay, that is that. Now, real quick, we're going to go into more details of this later, but these are the stats that you'll have for your page views, opt-in percentages, stuff like that. Self-explanatory. Contacts. This is where your leads will be dumped to. If you have Actionetics, then you will see them in here. Settings. All right. There's some important things in here. So in the group tags, this is where you could organize. If you have your certain niche that you're doing in, let's say this is a golf funnel for you, you could have tag this as in your golf group, so that when you're underneath browse your funnels, you can look at all those underneath there. Favicon, that's where you can put your ID. Path, same thing. There's a bunch of different places where the end part of the domain can be changed. This one is for the funnel starting page. All right, right here is where we would add our domains. Once we added our few domains here, we could select different ones to attach it to the funnel so that we didn't have the big ugly ClickFunnels link. The Facebook pixels is going to be going right here, and we'll do that more later. Zapper, these are some extra little goodies you can do along with some more bonuses, which we'll talk about a little later. This is for the broad stroke overview. Anything that you do on this page though, on settings, something to be aware of, you need to scroll all the way down to hit save and update. All right. We'll go back over there because you got reset stats, share the funnel. This is where if you wanted to share it to a friend or something like that, you can go ahead and share the whole sales funnel with them, which is a pretty nice feature. So let's say you do a whole bunch of work. It's a lot of people use these for incentives for people that want to use ClickFunnels as an affiliate product. They give them a bonus share feature, but it's also good working between your team or people working with a group of people, is that you can share some funnels back and forth. And then let's say that you really like a funnel and you just wanted to clone it switch it out for dentist to do chiropractor instead, you can just hit clone and everything will be the same, and then you can just swap out things as needed instead of going from scratch. So real big time saver. ClickFunnels does a lot of good benefits like that. Like I said, it's a very good asset to have because it's probably one of your best employees that you'll have for your company. All right. Some of these up here, copy to the clipboard. This is the visit your funnel. Pretty straightforward. Let me see if I missed anything. That's a pretty good overview. Now, what we want to do in the next video, we want to talk about the editor. All right, let's jump over and start on that one.